So day 3 of the deload week, or week 4. This was the last day. You can see Leo, or a moron, running in the background doing a slam ball medley. So I just thought I'd show you a bit of the warm up. So just working on my groin flexibility at the moment, which ain't great. Oh, there's Andy. So just working on both short and long heads, or long groins as such. Just trying to improve using the band, just to create a bit of resistance to pull my legs out. There's Andy showing some Chinese tea he's brought in for the day. So he likes to bring in different teas every day that we try, which was always nice. So that was a Chinese green tea, very nice tea. So yeah, just working through position here, then going over. So the main thing I'm trying to focus on is just lengthening out through all the probable suspects. Your spinal erectors, groins, and hip flexors, just to help improve my general life movement. But here, nice using the bands on this just to get a bit of adduction work, just a bit of contraction, and then as you roll forward, the bands really pull your legs out even harder, which was nice. So again, just work through that a couple of minutes. Then went into some muscle activation work. So again, another one from Travis Allen, working on just rowing and then externally rotating. So just working the rotator cuff, but in a different position now. So instead of over the head, now more closer to the body, which will be hitting more of the teres minor, rather than when you go above your head, it's more sort of infraspinatus. So yeah, just worked on those. So doing 5, 5, 5 for 5 reps in terms of tempo. So holding for 5 seconds at the top. The first set was abysmal, long-headed bicep in my left arm was killing me. And then the second set of this one felt much better. I was able to pull the band much wider. But the whole day I just felt pretty rubbish. And also my left rhomboid just felt a bit spazzy. I woke up and just my left rhomboid was around that high upper thoracic, was not feeling great. So again, just working on some activation work. So general rule of thumb, stretch off all the tight muscles and strengthen all the weak muscles. So here, just doing a bit of glute work. I've always been doing the bands above the kneecaps, and now I just tried today. I thought, let's put below my kneecaps, and felt so much better. I felt like I really hit my long groins a lot more. So like my gracilis and sartorius, all the ones that go around that sort of MCL area on the inside of the knee. I only got up to 60 kilos on the front squats. My left back, upper back, was just really achy and just not going away no matter what I did. It's just gone into a bit of spasm, so I just respected that. So I did the same volume, just reduced the weight. So I did all my sets and all my reps, but just a lot lighter. I thought there's no point doing cleans because that's probably more likely going to piss it off. So I just worked on my push jerk, just trying to be working on sliding out and being as quiet as possible. So I got up to 60 kilos and that was it. So it doesn't really matter if you've got an injury. You just got to do what you can with what you got and just crack on. Do your reps, do your sets, move on. Tomorrow's another day. And then got into some Bulgarians. I thought I'd push these a bit more. My right leg though was a bit wobbly today. You see in a sec, I just pretty much collapsed there. Yeah, my body felt pretty tired yesterday. Didn't feel great, not much energy. Probably just need to sleep more, work on my R&R a bit more. Sleep hasn't been great the last couple of days because a certain someone's been waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, which has kind of disturbed my sleep. And from tracking my sleep, I know to feel fresh, I need to have at least over 2 hours of REM, of deep sleep. I feel great. If I have an hour and a half, I feel okay. If I have less than an hour and a half of deep sleep a night, I feel pretty rubbish. My energy's low, flexibility goes down, nervous system just feels a bit shot. So, and I've had a few the last couple of days just having less than an hour and a half of REM, of deep sleep a night. So just this week's just a bit suffering a little bit on that side, but still just cracked on, did what I can. Weights were a bit lighter today, but still just got in and did the session. So then rows, here again, I started off with 50 and I was like, this is too much for me today. So I went down to 30 and 20 and just focus on the contraction a bit more rather than just trying to shift weight, which is fine. So just did the low rows again. I will change these up next week. So when I go into the next phase on Saturday, when I start on Saturday, we'll change up some of the accessory exercises, just different angles, different grips, different widths, just to keep it all fresh for there. So from there, went on into some back extensions. Again, back of my legs just felt really weak, so like my knee flexors, so my hamstrings down the bottom. So I think on Saturday I'm going to do some extra hamstring curls. I just felt tired, just needed a rest really. So back extensions are getting stronger, which is nice, and you see how I'm really focusing on when I'm doing this. As I lean forwards, I'm trying to anteriorly pelvic tilt, and then as I come up, I'm trying to posteriorly pelvic tilt. So relax my glutes and my abs on the way down, then contract my abs and my glutes on the way up. That's always felt better. I don't like putting the bar behind my head too much. It's just never felt that great. My erectors get too over dominant, and I don't use my glutes and my abs enough. So that's it. We'll see you in for the week 1 of month 2, where we're focusing on squats.